Hey everybody, welcome to KFP Reactions Saturday Night Late Night Edition, starring me and the Cheese.
Hey, what's up?
We have no lives, so we're sitting here on a Saturday night while everyone's asleep in our prospective houses. And we wanted to do react to this Star Wars video, the trailer that came out. Everybody's hyped about it. Everybody's excited. I know we're not here Thursday, so I don't know if we'll get a chance to talk about it. So we figured, why not watch it here and then react to it a little bit, see what we think about it. I don't think me and you have even discussed whether or not we like it yet or not.
No,
We've each
we
watched
haven't.
it.
This is going to be fresh reactions.
Fresh
for each
reactions. So here we go. Let's hit play now. We're watching it on two separate screens here. The breathing in the beginning is annoying to me. So much breathing going on. So, first off, I think she looks great.
She does.
She is looks so much like a Jedi right there.
You can tell she's been training. She's trying to calm herself.
Yeah. She got the lightsaber.
And that's
cool.
Luke's. So
yeah.
She retrieved it from when he chucked it.
Right. Okay.
A legend.
Legends. This was a little boring in the beginning. I'm like, let's go. What are we doing here?
But then you realize you hear that iconic sound.
Now, is this like Kylo Ren flying at her?
I think so. I think that's his. It's either him or it's one of the Knights of Ren, because it's rumored that they're going to be big in this movie.
That's a cool scene. He's going to straight run her over.
He thinks he's going to run her over.
I hope she slices through the cockpit.
So there's some people online thinking that might be her parents' ship. I think that's the staff is Rey's staff.
Yeah, good there's Lando.
Good to see Lando.
Good to see Lando and Chewie together.
Yeah. Poe. I don't know what that symbol is.
That's a cool scene.
The Death Star. And then the laugh.
Which is odd.
It is. But there are a few theories that I've read online that kind of make a little bit of sense.
All right, so there you go. That was exciting stuff. I thought it looked already. It looks better than The Last Jedi.
Oh, way better. Way better.
I don't want to hear anything about any parents. It needs to come out right in the beginning of this goddamn movie that she's Luke's daughter, and we just fix that and we move on. That should be the opening scene. Is be like, by the way, I lied. You're my daughter, and your mother was this person, and there you go. Okay, because if it's called The Rise of Skywalker, she needs to be a friggin' Skywalker.
It is a little curious, that title, and the fact that Luke became a Force ghost at the end of the last movie, and now we have The Rise of Skywalker. It is a little weird.
What do we think the title was originally going to be?
I don't think we've talked about it on the show, and I really had no idea. They've kept this one under really, really tight lock and key.
Yeah.
And there weren't even that many speculative titles that I had heard.
I thought I heard one before. It was something like The Final Jedi or something like that. But The Rise of Skywalker is an interesting. It was something Force related or something like that. But I mean, if this doesn't mean that she's a Skywalker, then this title is bullshit, and I'm gonna be so angry at the end of it. I mean, there's nothing I want more than her to be a Skywalker.
Yeah. The only other thing it could be though is I don't know. I mean, there's been rumors that we're going to see an ultra powerful Luke. So are we going to see an ultra powerful Force ghost Luke?
Where he's not really dead?
Yeah, but I mean, how powerful could a Force ghost really be? Are they going to give us new Force powers in this movie that we've never seen before?
Well, they were doing some in the last movie where you could do seeing each other from other planets while you're in the shower and all that other weird shit that Rian Johnson did. I just think they're going to fix everything that he ruined.
I don't necessarily need everything to be fixed, but I hope there are a few things that are fixed.
There's got to be a lot of things that are fixed. I mean, number one, putting Lando in this movie and putting him with Chewie feels right.
Absolutely, 100%.
Feels right. He got his shit back, Like it feels right. Like that's what it should. You should have had him in it from the beginning. So I'm glad Lando's back. He should have been in the second one. They screwed that up when they went to that planet and someone was supposed to be there, like a smuggler. Should have been him.
Yeah, and I think you're right. Absolutely, that should have been him. And then second, I think they screwed up from the beginning though, in not allowing Luke and Han to come together one last time before they killed Han. That I think was a big mistake.
Maybe they'll do Han Solo as a Force ghost. Like Luke helping him. He has his hand on his shoulder. He's like guiding him.
That'd be pretty funny. The one thing, so I watched the panel discussion before this where they had J.J. Abrams, Kathleen Kennedy, and a bunch of the cast members, and the Leia question was one of the things that JJ addressed right from the beginning. They did not recast. They did not use CGI. It is all Carrie Fisher. And the way they did it was apparently they had a bunch of material filmed for The Last Jedi that they didn't use. And so basically they rewrote parts of the movie around those scenes to keep her in it and keep it pure, I guess, if you will.
Because nobody wants those creepy CGI Leia things. Those are so weird.
No, like the one at the end of Rogue One was fine. It was very quick. It looked okay. Yeah. But to have her like in a whole movie, that would be bizarre.
It'd be bizarre. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know why they just didn't kill her in the second one. They had the opportunity, and they made her get force powers and fly to the ship. We were like, oh. Not
That's
what
a new thing.
Everybody in the theater was like, oh, here's her last scene. She dies. Oh, wait a minute. She turned Super Saiyan and flew to the ship. Like, this doesn't make any sense at all. But, So I'm tired of that movie. We're not talking about that movie anymore. This one looks better.
It does. What do you think about the Emperor's laugh at the end?
It kind of annoys me because how's the Emperor still alive? Like, are you turning this villain that like can't be killed? Like you got killed. I mean, you got thrown into that thing, then the Death Star exploded. Like, where did you go? If you can't kill him by doing that, then how the hell do you kill this guy?
So one of the things I've been thinking about, and it's not directly pulled from one of the theories that I read online, but it's kind of an offshoot. You never saw, you never saw the body. You never saw him die, but there was clearly a big explosion when he hit the bottom.
Yeah.
He was whether he was dark side or light side or not, he was a very, very powerful force user. So he became, obviously would have become a force ghost. I'm wondering if, and this is how it relates to another theory. There's a theory going around that says Palpatine never actually existed in the Star Wars universe that we know. It was always actually Darth Plagueis.
Okay, you got to stop reading all these theories online.
This one actually makes a little sense.
These people are wrong. All of them are wrong.
But this one actually makes a little sense in the sense that when the Emperor is talking to Anakin, and he's telling him the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise, he's talking about how he was able to conquer life and death. He gained the power of life and death. So what if when Palpatine is telling Anakin that his apprentice killed him, his apprentice, who was Darth Sidious, Emperor Palpatine, attempted to kill him, but failed. And the way that Darth Plagueis maintains is he just basically transfers into the body.
So he's like a body snatcher.
Kind of. That's how he conquers death, is he just takes over somebody else's
whose body
form.
would he be in now? If you're hearing Palpatine laugh, would he be in another body? He was in Snoke's body.
He could have been in Snoke's body. And then, so every time he's a body that he has is killed, he just goes back as a force ghost, and he can come back and possess another dark force user's body.
I mean, it would be a big power move if the main villain of the last movie is Darth Plagueis. I mean, that would be like a big power move.
It would be huge. And if they talk about, Luke becoming, super powered in this movie, now maybe Luke finds out how to do that power, and Luke is able to do that now.
That's why she needs to be a Skywalker, because only Skywalkers are that powerful. Then she can defeat him. If she does, I swear to God, at the movie, if it begins, they're like, "Oh, she's not a Sky," I'm just getting up and leaving. Like I'm done with Star Wars. You have another. I'm giving you another chance. This is your chance. Like if it doesn't happen in it, enough is enough.
Okay, what if she's not a Skywalker? What if she is some relation of Palpatine or somebody else significant? Does she have to be a Skywalker to satisfy you?
Nope. Skywalker or nothing. I don't want a Kenobi. I don't want any other shit. She's a Skywalker through some way, shape, or form.
All right.
That's how she's able to be that damn good at it. Like everybody, you're not that damn good of a Jedi all of a sudden if you're not a Skywalker. No regular schmo of two parents and mean nothing. Like instantly knows how to use a lightsaber and is doing all the stuff like she did. They powered her up too much in the first one.
Yeah, so
I she
agree.
Went toe to toe with Kylo Ren, who was like trained by the Knights of Ren, trained by Luke. He should have kicked the shit out of her. And the only way he's not going to kick the shit out of her is because she's a Skywalker. And she's better than him and more powerful. That's it. Because if she's just some regular schmo, he would have destroyed her. It would have been like, funny, cut your arms off your head off, you're dead. That would have been the end of that fight. Or otherwise, he's the biggest pussy in the history of Sith Wars. He can't beat her. So it made no sense in the second movie. It was like, come on, he couldn't beat her.
Yeah.
They spent the whole second movie just him and towels creepily having conversations with her, which made it really weird.
Yeah, Daisy Ridley did confirm during the panel, no more shirtless Kylo Ren.
Good, thank Christ. You don't want to ever see that again. So the Knights of Ren are going to be in this movie?
Supposedly, yeah. I don't know who the scene that he's like taking that one dude down. The person was holding a weird axe like thing, so I don't know who they're fighting.
Yeah.
Some kind of rebel somewhere.
Well, they need to let him be a good villain again. They pussified him in the second movie. It was terrible what they did to him. He needs to get hardcore in the third movie again and go.
From the beginning, though, he's been kind of a whiny bitch.
Yeah.
So if they harden him for this third movie, it'll be good. But I'm really curious about what they're gonna do with the Palpatine connection. How they're gonna bring that forward, and
I love that they put that in there to get people excited again.
Exactly, because
something. He may not even be in the movie. They're like, we need something. Make Palpatine laugh. Oh, that'll get everybody. But I'm surprised they didn't have Vader breathing at the end.
Well, they did confirm that Ian McDermott shot scenes for this movie. So the Emperor is going to be in this movie in some form, whether he's a Force ghost or whether it's actually the Emperor. But Ian McDermott shot scenes for the movie.
All right. Yeah, they're trying everything to get people back on board with this franchise
because
after the combination of the second one.
They let Rian Johnson go a little bit, and
I mean, even J.J. Abrams, what did he come out and say? He went in a direction we didn't know about.
Well, he went in a direction that I think it was that I wouldn't necessarily have.
Yeah, and then Rian Johnson was like, "Oh, I love the new trailer." Like, shut up, get out of here.
Well, he said publicly, if he retcons some of the things that I did, I'm not going to be upset.
I saw somebody today tell me, if you didn't understand The The Last Jedi, then you don't understand true Star Wars. I was like, get out of here.
I've seen stuff like that too. People, the one that made me laugh was in 20 years, people are going to look back on The Last Jedi as the best Star Wars movie ever made, just like they did Empire from the original trilogy.
Yeah, okay. Someone else called Rian Johnson a genius today. I was like, oh, God, people just are so stupid. Yeah, that movie sucks. It's time for Star Wars people to admit that movie sucked. And it ruined Solo because everybody got butthurt after it. It ruined Solo. And Solo was a good movie.
Well, and if you heard the newest thing that came out of Celebration, the movies are going on indefinite hiatus.
Yeah, after this.
After this movie is finished, they have not announced any actual release dates for any of the movies.
They're going to do Disney Plus stuff with it.
Yeah.
They're going to do The Mandalorian. They might do an Obi-Wan series on there. There's a lot of things they might move forward with,
they're bringing back
Clone Wars.
So
all that stuff's going to be on Disney Plus. Mandalorian, all that stuff. They're going to have TV shows. Why do big movies that piss people off when it's easy to do?
Cassian Andor. That series is coming. So
They got a lot. They got a lot going on. They bring back Clone Wars. It'll make everybody happy.
Yeah.
Especially my children.
That was great.
But yeah, it was a good trailer. Definitely created some hype and excitement.
Yes. I'm definitely excited for Star Wars again.
Yeah. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully this is like the home run. You know.
I have
foul ball behind home plate backwards into the concession stand and hitting the owner in the head. Now the next guy up better hit a home run.
I have faith in J.J. Abrams.
I do, because like I equate it, keeping with the baseball reference, it was like Force Awakens, he hit like a double. And I was like, oh, all right, man, we're in scoring position, like we're doing good. Then the runner got thrown out because he wasn't paying attention, and the other guy quit. And it was like, oh my god. Then they struck out the next two batters. It was like, this is terrible. Now it all comes down to this guy. JJ's back up at the plate. He needs to hit a home run. He needs to clear the bases and win the game. That's what I want to see.
Yes.
And never let Rian Johnson direct anything ever, Star Wars or Marvel or DC or anything that I like. He can go make comedies.
He's supposedly still got a trilogy on the books, but we'll see.
You got to be out of your goddamn mind if you give that guy a trilogy after what he did to Episode 8.
I agree. Well, honestly, though, you can't just completely blame him, because Kathleen Kennedy and any of the producers on the film could have stepped in and been like, "Whoa. You're gonna do what to Luke?"
A 2-hour chase movie where they just chase him.
Well, yeah, a 2-hour. Not even a high-speed chase movie. A 2-hour slow-speed chase movie.
They're just going to drive like this and be like, they're too far out of our range for our blasters, but they can't really get away. Let's just do this for 2 hours. That's all they did. Chase them for 2 hours. And the stupidest thing in that movie is Kylo Ren's like, I could destroy them right now. No, but we can't give you support. You don't need support. He was just wiping out the entire army, and he just, all right, we'll back off. Like, that was so stupid. And then bombs that drop in space with no gravity, all that other shit that they do. Just terrible. But anyway, trailer was good. That's our thoughts on it. We liked it. Let us know what you think. And thanks for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it.
All right.
And let me try not to hang up on you. We will see you later. Bye-bye.